is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome you all to part 21 of Path of Exile on the Xbox One X. We aren't quite exactly where we were at the end of part 20, mainly because they wanted to restart the servers and everything, so I couldn't stay where I was and continue recording, but we can get there pretty swiftly, so it is not a problemo. We're going to go straight back there in a second. We do have a war sword that we picked up here unidentified, so we'll look at that bad boy. Yeah, the one I've got is pretty uber though, isn't it? 20 to 37 on the new one. 24 to 36. Yeah, well, bit of an argument for both on the physical damage. I've upgraded that one though with quality, haven't I? Item level 20. 40% global accuracy on both. 41% increase to physical damages on my existing. 100 plus 105 to accuracy on the new one. Adds 1 to 4 fire damage. 6% increase to attack speed. I don't know, I think I'm liking the one I've got more. It's got elemental damage of 3 to 41 as well. Whereas that's only got elemental damage of 1 to 4. Yeah, I think I'll stick with what I have at the moment. Right, well, we'll stick it in our stash for now, in case anyone tells me otherwise, but our void manipulation support as well. 20% more chaos damage and so forth. Do we have anywhere we can put that? Or are we full up on the greens? I think greens we're running out of, weren't we? A red we've got. Yeah, the greens are full. That's a point actually, if I've got a spare red. So anything we can... Well, we can't use any more moves. Is it a support one or is it a standard one? Well, it can be supported, can't it? Chance to bleed supports on that. Frostblades one. Yeah. Right, let's crack on. Let's crack on, people. Get to where we were. I think I remember where. There's a doorway just at the top that takes us to the area we were in. We hadn't actually done... What's happening? Yeah, it was the slums. Yeah. It was the slums. For some reason I didn't remember it as the slums, but it is. Just checking my smaller notes here, people. And we want to get back to the Syndicate laboratory is where we were when I finished things up last time. Oh, beasts! Pretty much like for like this far. Silk schlappage, eh? Silk schlappage. Scroll of wisdom, would you believe it? Have it. Feel my blades, bitches. Freeze, mother bitches. I am somewhat running in the opposite direction as to where the thing was last time. So. Yes, we couldn't open that server grate. Well, the server grating, generally speaking, when it's something green, we need an item to open it that we don't have. Much like the spike thingamajobber that we had for the other... cutting away the roots. Two Scroll of Wisdoms. Oh, what? The Viscount is spoiling us. Oh, what? He doesn't like that, does he? Or she? Oosh! Have my big feckin' heavy move. Have it. I'd hardly call them boots, more like sandals. Sandals. Oh well. What do you know? I thought I was running the wrong way and I was running the right way. Well, there you go, eh? I knew it all the time, people. It was deliberate. It was deliberate. Whoa, corrupted area. That's the ceremonial, not crematorium. Ceremonial quarantine quarters. Well, what to do first? Syndicate thingy-majobbers or that? We're thinking. Well, let's do the Syndicate one and then we'll come back for that, I think. There's loads in this area, isn't there, by the looks of it? What are you saying, Jun?
Exile. This is no beast den. Through these tunnels lies an immortal Syndicate shelter. I fear they are in the process of dismantling, leaving us with no evidence. Together, we must rush inside and stop them as best we can.
Very well.
We're certain to find important information within.
Are you certain? Because I don't want to waste my time, Jun. Let us be on with it. Whoa. Oh, it was Jun. So what the hell was that? Wow, it really is a laboratory, isn't it? It's like something almost Victorian. Have it. There's some good music down here, isn't there? No, that's not what I want to do. What's that there? Part of life on it. Is that what I've got to protect, is it? Is that what it is? Shit, I think he just destroyed it as well with Margaret. Oh no, he's not. Is there any reason I could think there'd be a thing above it? Oh, right. I've just realised those things at the bloody bottom are there. What a muppet.
You're not allowed down here.
Ooh, fucking hellfire.
Better with a weapon.
Yeah, have it.
With words. You won. Don't know about you, but I'm excited for the next round.
Whoa, hello. Sorrow Nail Power Ring. Get that unveiled shortly. We'll take the 2 greens as per instruction by Jason.
Cool winds.
Um, 8% to lightning and chaos resistances, 20% increased effect to non-damaging ailments on enemies, plus 9 to strength and intelligence. Sure, why not? New crafting unlocked. Strength and intelligence rank 2. It's probably got a bit more on it. It gives us a bit more mana than the other one. The top one anyway. Easy. Well, I'm not sure that was the one I meant to put it on, was it? Yes, it was actually. Handily enough. Overly sure what I'm meant to do when I get to this section. I'm meant to destroy them or what? I thought I was meant to be saving stuff, not destroying it. Or maybe I've done it and that's that. But I don't know why it'll be marked on the map, really. God damn it. But we seem to have been round the houses. There's nothing else to discover. But see, there's another swirly thing here, look. Oh, it's a portal, that one. So that goes back to the slums.
Salah.
I think it's done. She stood still. Normally she'd be wandering around with us if there was something to do. The jagged maul. Back up to Slums.
Blessings. This is no beast den. Through these tunnels lies an immortal Syndicate shelter. I fear they are in the process of dismantling, leaving us with no evidence. Together, we must rush inside and stop them as best we can. We are certain to find important information within.
Well, we didn't find any important information within, did we? Is this just a recurring thing? You can just keep going in. I feel like I'm missing a trick with it, people. I think I'm opening the same trunks all over again, to be fair.
Cool winds.
No, she doesn't seem to help with anything else, though, does she? Right, okay, I think we'll just get the hell out of here. I don't think... certainly where that... Well, the portal's gone that was down there. Oh, it's back now. Right, okay, we'll just assume that it's done, people. Let's get ourselves over to this corrupted area. Very Arabian music. Oh, there's a book. Somewhere in these parts.
I believe in traveling light.
Give over,
Now I think it's time to share the dream of home. It's a little tight around the collar.
Time to level up. Well, we're definitely going to have to dive back here because way too much stuff. Holy shit. Whoa. Fucking hellfire. Quite literally. Fucking hellfire. Oof. Getting hammered. Yeah, I think my totem helped me out there somewhat. Minor got, that's a lot of stuff, people. Alright, hang on. Yeah, we're not actually hardly got anything in our inventory, it's just all big stuff.
Still breathing, eh?
Wild leather garb. That's quite smart, that, isn't it? But it's more dexterity. Not sure why that's not reading out like all the other ones do. Not done our upgrade either. I'll level up. Oh, I don't know which way to go. Skeleton dogs, for God's sake. This is the way we came in, isn't it? Maybe. Alright. Well, while we're on with it, let's get our passive skill on, shall we? So, we are heading down toward the last of these shield abilities, I think is what we're after. We're going to take Golem's Blood, I think this time. 10% increased maximum life, 1.6% of life regenerated per second. Seem reasonable? Apply, lock him in. Lock and load. Oh, I think this house is cleaned. Right, we need to hunt for the crematorium. Wow, something screamed. Hello. Have it. I love this running along the rooftops. Brilliant. Brilliant level design, thank you. Up on the roof. Alright, right, well we did alright there actually with that map on most of the time. Covered pretty much all of that area. There'll be a door up here. The crematorium. Well, would you believe it? Right, let's go in and find what's his face. Tolman. Waypoint! Alright, so we can come straight back here now if we need to. And... yeah, we're alright inventory-wise actually. Let's crack on. There's a lot of screaming in this place. Sledgehammer. Another jagged maul. Spell cascade support. He's a bit of a beast, isn't he? Right. Have it. Silk gloves, eh? I bet they're lovely and comfy on the skin. What? Unbound ailment support. Oh, did not like the old totem being thrown down there. Those guys did not like it at all. Just at the totem at the door, look. Go on, have it. Taking their health off. There's got to be a door around here somewhere, people, that I've missed. Aye, it's the way up here. Easy. Steady. Steady. Oh, it's Jin. Jun, whatever her name is. There'll be a wagon somewhere about these parts, which I can't be arsed chasing. It's now that I've missed off of the bloody battle. Yes, we failed to stop that one, John. Never mind. Onward, eh? Good grief, lost my bearings there. Right. Exclamation marks.
That somber expression doesn't become those fetching features at all. Cheer up and dance with me.
Whoa.
Oh, please. Harder than that. Don't be shy, duelist. Touch me. Enough of this.
Well, I found Tolman. He's not looking in great shape, though.
We may just discover the truth of this world.
Whoa. Oh, Tolman, my man. Bring Tolman's bracelet to Clarissa. Well. So much for all that. Tolman, have you any idea how hard it was to get to you, man? And you just died. Goodness sakes. This bracelet better be worth it. Although I suspect it might open that sewer, but never mind. I don't know how a bracelet opens a sewer, but it might do. Well, as it happens, we still haven't explored a fair bit of this, so let's continue to wander about. If I can find the way out. What? Once again, I feel like I have somewhat missed an entrance somewhere. Here we go. Ooh, there'll be a bronze thingamajobber here.
On the night of 1,000 ribbons, our finest city burned. It burned with fires lit by cruelty and
trial of
neglect.
ascendancy.
It burned with shame for giving the title of emperor to a man who did not deserve it.
Easy. Doesn't look too clever on there, does it? Pull the giant lever. Oh, fucking hell, get off there, Steve. Oh, it's locked. For all sake. I think there's a lever over there. I'll get that in a second. You can destroy those things that come out of, I think. I see. Whoa, fucking hell, to do that. Jesus Christ. Wrong move. There's a big fecker over there. I can see him moving around. Straight ahead of us. Right, well I think we're done there. Well, we could use a teleport scroll here. Well, it does seem to be a little... just seems to be a little bit at the top that we haven't seen. Let's have a look. Run, Forest! It was just round the other side of the waypoint, as it happens. So we are. This house is clean. Right, solve the trials of ascendancy. Well, that's kind of a thing. Travel to Sarn encampment. So that's all we've got left to do at the minute. Having said that, I don't know that we did all of the slums, but... we had seemed to have come a fairly long way. Yeah, well, it was a dead end, wasn't it? So... I don't think there's much point in doing that entire trek back. I'm sure it's fine. Mind you, that said... Oh, that's the Sarn encampment. Yeah, that's the slums there. Didn't find a waypoint in the slums, did I? Crematorium's got one. Yeah, alright. Well, maybe there is a bit of an argument then. Let's work our way back. A quickest way. Actually not that far, is it? Once it's a straight run with nothing to do in between. There's the corrupted part. Right, here we go. Here's the bits we haven't seen. Had a feeling that was going to be a dead end. Easy. Ancient graffiti.
The Monkey King has built his throne on your back. A throne of gold and gem, polished with blood and tear. Throw off the Monkey King and his shining privy before your back is broken.
Well, this will be interesting. Because the sewer grating No, okay, so it's not... Well, it might be the amulet, but we need to take it back to so-and-so, Clarissa, first, anyway. But... I'm probably completely wrong, because the bracelet wouldn't want to open a grate. Bastard sword. My God, how much weaving in and out of this area is it to cover all the bases? Oh, I do love an empty chest. It's so exhilarating when you find one. Well, a bit of a circle now. Blacksmith's strongbox, is it? Let's have a go at that then. Jesus Christ, that's outrageous. What the hell is hitting me so hard?
The land.
Jesus Christ.
The first of many.
That's outrageous. Which stuff is that? What's that plate vest? Ooh, hello. That looks like it might be for me. It's only got an armour of 19 though. Unidentified. Well, there's a shite ton of stuff there, isn't there? Jesus Christ. The ornate, the ornate sword's got 4 sockets on it. Would you believe it? Two-handed though.
I believe in travelling light.
I believe that you should have a bigger rucksack. But there you go. Of all the upgrades in all the land, I can't believe that's not one of them. It's nice that. 303 evasion, but it's not really what we are, is it? Don't know why I picked that up. Must have been by mistake. That seems to be a different colour than normal. Why has it only got 19 armour at this stage in the game? Seems a bit odd. The Bramblejack plate vest. 40% of melee physical damage taken reflected to attacker. -2 physical damage taken from attacks. Yeah, why is that so low? Considering it looks like it's meant to be pretty uber. Perhaps someone can answer that. I'm going to stick it in my chest for now. Maybe it's just me thinking it should be uber and... I didn't want to trigger anything, I just wanted to sell stuff.
I'll miss a boy. He was always up for a laugh, whether it was at his expense or not. But I wouldn't miss that Clarissa more. Argan's the name, by the way, and it's my honour to welcome you to dirty old Sarn, the metropolis of opportunity. The opportunity to make something of yourself, or the opportunity to have a very messy death.
Picked up a few gems there, didn't we? Need to start looking at some of this stuff if it's got 4 sockets in it instead of 3, which is what I'm wearing. Don't know why that's not... Oh, it only stacks to 40. Yeah, well, it should have done.
Hello. An ordinary life, an ordinary death, marked by an extraordinary rebirth.
Right, let's get these yellows, people, at the very least. Spirit shield. Nothing I can use, but might get us good money. Another ornate sword with 4 sockets in it. But it's a 2-hander. Well, I don't know what I picked up there.
I believe in travelling light.
Wasn't what I meant to pick up anyway, I don't think. Really, Steve? Put 2 bloody portals down at the same time.
You're right.
Make the most of it, hey, when you get a drop like that.
I believe in traveling light.
Yeah, I thought you might. Right, make one last trip.
You looking sharp?
Right, see if we can get this area pasted off. Reaching that hour mark, people. Oh, maybe there isn't a waypoint in this place then. Because we have been around the whole section and there ain't one there. And that's where we came in, so there just mustn't be one. Speak to Clarissa. We'll see what Maramoa's got to say as well.
Tolman's dead then. Another victim of Piety's cruelty. Perhaps he escaped lightly. Look upon Grigor to see what life entails under Piety's influence. Let me offer you something. In recognition of all that you have done for us. We shall mourn Tolman's death, as we shall treasure Clarissa's life.
Seems reasonable. Warlord's Mark. Curses all targets in an area, making them more vulnerable to stuns. Curses all targets in an area, making them less evasive. Casts an aura that grants extra cold damage based on physical damage. Casts an aura that grants evasion to you and your allies. Curses all targets in the area, causing them to grant a buff to anyone who they hit. Curse all targets in an area, causing them to take increased physical damage. Casting once reserves mana to carry a banner which makes a nearby ally. Alright, right, so we've got allies.
General Gavisius demands absolute obedience from his blackguards, meaning he's surrounded himself with cowards and lackwits, unable to lift a finger without orders. If you are able, traverse the river and murder Gavisius in his own barracks. He'll be ripping the very mind from the skulls of our enemies.
Why, where's Clarissa at? Oh, there she is.
Poor Tolman. I made this bracelet for him when he first arrived here. Idiot said he'd never take it off. I called him a liar. He didn't, though. Not once. I need to give you something. I asked a lot of you out there in the slums. More than I should have. You tried. And that's all we exiles can ever hope to do.
Sewer keys, thank you.
Those keys unlock the gates to the sewers. Tolman found them. figure that in the worst of times, people will hide their wealth in the worst of places. We were never game to test his theory. Not with the Undying down there. But you're strong. Stronger than any of us here. I don't think you need to fear the dark.
Are you sure? Right, well, there's a perfect place to wrap things up, people. We can go... I think we'll do the sewers first, then we'll go looking for Gavisius, whatever his name is. General Grievous, yeah. Alright, it has been an honour and a privilege serving for you once again in Path of Exile on the Xbox One X, and I shall catch you in part 22, folks. Take it easy, bye.